is Tony O'Shea. The pride of Northern Ireland, Paul Brown.
And in the commentary box for this second semi-final, Tony Greens alongside Jim Proudfoot.
Thank you, Ray. The difference in the experience of these two men could not be more marked as Paul Brown embarks on his first major tournament. Tony O'Shea is playing in his fourth semi-final in this tournament alone. And with 4 appearances in the semis at Lakeside and another 4 at Zuiderdown, he knows exactly what to expect in terms of pressure and adrenaline. Paul doesn't, and Tony, I guess that might not necessarily be a disadvantage for him.
Well, to be honest, Jim, I think this man has been the star of the tournament so far. I've watched him every dart, and it's been absolutely magnificent. And I think he was a bit shaky on his last match, was Tony. But, like I said, every match is different, and it's all on the day.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. First set, first leg. Paul to throw first. Game on.
Let battle commence. Ireland v England. And what a start.
81.
Well, he hasn't been overawed by playing on the big stage, because in the 2 matches that we've seen him so far, on both occasions, he's set up a potential 9-dart finish.
Well, he beat Scott Waits, who was the reigning champion, and I think this lad really has the chance of going home as the
40.
champion. It's early days yet. Best of 9 sets.
140.
It's very nice up there on that stage.
It's Tony's 13th appearance at the Masters. So he reached the final once, that in 2004 when he lost an extraordinary final against Mervyn King.
104.
But only 1 win in his previous 3 semi-final appearances here at the Masters. Beating Ted Hankey, but he's twice come up against Wolfie and lost 6-2 on both occasions.
Tony, you require 121.
So treble 20. Oh, no outshot. Brown's on 140.
45. Paul, you require 140.
Treble 20, his first target here. Now he wants another one. Single 20 will leave double top if he's back.
76.
Okay, treble 20. Single 16. He's got 1 dart, he wants double top. And he's got it.
On the first leg, Tony O'Shea. Second leg, Tony to throw first. Game on.
That'll give him some encouragement. And in the first start in the double.
60.
To remind you, it's the best of 9 sets, 3 legs to the set. Best 1 to 2.
Clearly it isn't all about prize money, but there is a £7,000 difference between winning and losing this game. The loser takes £3,000 in prize money. The winner guaranteed at least 10. A shot, of course, at 25 as well. And the crowd. Tony having taken the first leg against the darts with a solid start to the second.
Yeah, in some cases the money doesn't come into it really. These professionals, they just want the trophies. Especially Tony.
140.
2 140s in this leg for Tony to set up a finish.
100. Tony require 161.
He's a big man, it's a big finish. He started it right, 17s.
97.
Brown not into gear yet. Can't save the set from this position.
100. Tony requires 64.
So Tony to finish 64, treble 16, 2 shots at double 8, double 4.
60.
Millimetre
Tony
away.
require 82.
Well, he's been missing all the doubles. This man hasn't. Went for the bull with that first start. May still get another chance of a bull. 15. Okay. Plenty of bull. That's the one.
On the second leg, Paul Brown.
This finished so many times on the bullseye.
Third leg, Paul to throw first. Game on.
Former footballer. Had to give up through an injury.
100.
And here he is showing us how he can play this sport. And Jim, of course,
100.
a famous football commentator. Nice to be alongside you, Jim.
Thank you, Tony. Likewise. I think he was on the books of Sligo Rovers, Paul.
96. $100.
Both these legs going against the darts so far.
$76.
Yeah, good recovery. Last start, that will help.
$59.
Normally a prolific high scorer. Is our Tony.
100.
Paul Brown's mate here today. Dominic must be his new manager. I'm not surprised. Wants a cut.
54. Paul, you require 129.
Okay, treble 20. Oh, sorry, 19s, yeah. Treble 20 now. Yeah, treble 18 would leave him the double.
57.
Coming back for 72. No outshot.
$56.
He's had a little
Paul,
mutter to himself there,
72.
Tony.
Yeah. Well, Shea went for treble 16 with his last start to leave a ton.
52.
On the
Tony
wire.
require 132.
Went for bull first time. Treble 19 he wants now, and just a shade away from that as well.
92.
Leaves himself double
Paul,
tops
you
if he's
require
back for it.
20.
To go ahead 2-1 in the set, double 10. Ooh, that's a wide one. And that's hit the barrel of it, or the flight.
No score. Tony, you require 40.
Tony wanting the support of the crowd, and he has a chance here. Double top for the set. Double 10.
Game shot in the first set. Tony O'Shea.
First blood to silver.
Ladies and gentlemen, please do not
Paul,
call out
having
while
had
the players
3
are throwing.
shots,
Thank you.
Had a
Second
double for the set
first leg,
and not
Tony
hitting them.
to throw first.
Double 10, no
Game
problem
on.
for Tony.
Seems to be
45.
rushing a little with his throw. We haven't seen the best of this man in this match yet. I think there's a lot more to offer, don't
60.
worry about that.
95.
Very short format, Jim, isn't it? 3 legs for a set.
100.
Just doesn't leave any margin for error at all, as you saw there with Paul having those 3 darts at double 10. Stakes are costly.
In fact, it's only the lake side that has 5 legs.
180.
First maximum of the game.
This may be the second.
140. 135.
So Tony sets up a nice finish. He'll be back for 46. How much pressure can Paul apply? Quite a bit.
135. Tony require 46.
Okay, 1 set up. First leg, second set. Double 13. Good marker.
30. Paul, you require 66.
Well, he's left it open here for Brown. He'll have to take these out shots. Singles 16 or 20. Double 18 the shot.
48.
Just not
Tony
getting the doubles.
requires 16.
Double 8 then for Tony. For a set and leg
Game
advantage.
shot
No
the
problems.
first leg. Tony O'Shea.
Jim
Second
O'Shea
leg,
there.
Paul to throw first. Game on.
In
95.
his last match, his wife Jill, who we've just seen, was head down all the way, but he managed to get through.
180.
Yeah, the big guns are coming out now.
Paul still waits for his first maximum. He averaged more than 100. That victory against James Wilson.
55.
Down in the mid-80s in the early stages of this semi-final.
I'm just wondering if it's just getting through to him how far he is in
60.
the championship. Brown. You go back, you think, oh, I'm in the semi-finals of chance, you know, it does interfere.
100.
No, sure, with 166, it's not an outshot from here, so
140.
yeah, gives him a chance of a finish. 146.
Paul, you
So
require
Paul Brown
146.
has checked out 122 in the tournament, going for 146. He can't do it now.
94.
Good
Tony
last start.
require 86.
Okay, treble 18. Treble 18 again, but he wants the ball. Oh,
36.
hit the wire.
Paul, you require 52.
Unlucky.
Could not have been closer. Double 18 for Paul Brown. For 1-1 in the second set.
Game shot the second
First
leg.
time I'm
Paul
asking
Brown.
after 4 missed doubles.
Third leg,
That would have done him the world of
Tony
good.
First. Game on.
As I said, he hasn't started yet. I think he's going to give a Big headache to Tony.
100.
There it is, the finish. His first one. The Big Browner. I wonder where that comes from.
99.
It's his nickname. Blazoned on his shirt.
$60.
Remember Ray Farrell? He was runner-up in actual fact. Nobody's won it from Ireland. That was in 1985.
81.
And a big mate of mine, Fred McMullen. He reached the semi-finals in 84. Travelled all across America with Fred.
140.
She hasn't got her head down at the moment, Jill.
No, she's looking a bit more content.
140.
Winner of this leg, of course, takes the second set.
123.
It's an excellent visit from Tony, who leaves 78.
So
36. Tony requires 78.
okay, treble 18. Single 20. Double top.
38.
That dart was in the way, I
Paul, you
think.
require 145.
Paul some way back, but with a chance. Still with that chance as he looks for treble 15. And double top for a 145.
125.
Not to be.
Tony required 40.
Oh, that would have got the organ playing. Okay, double top. The marker's there. Yes,
Games on the
made
second
his
set.
way there.
Tony O'Shea.
2-0 up in sets.
Third set, first leg, Paul to throw first. Game on.
Well, he's won 10 ranking titles in the past, Tony, but has never won a major. And as mentioned earlier, he hasn't got the best record
100.
in these semi-finals. He's won 2 of his 4 semis at Lakeside, having seen off Darryl Fitton and Wesley Harms. Lost to Mervyn King and Dave
100.
Chisnell at the Lakeside in the last 4. He's lost all 4 semis that he's played at Zyderdown down the years.
Yeah, that was a great final.
60.
Chisnell, he came from nowhere.
$100.
Yeah, it's a friendly stage, is that? Because if you look here, you see a little pat on the back and a little pat. So it's nice and friendly up there.
100.
Fantastic sportsmanship when you consider what is at stake for both of these players.
Oh yes, if they win this, there's a lot of money involved.
180.
3 without reply on the 180s. Not anymore, it's 3-1. Excellent set of darts from Paul Brown.
121.
You never get a chance to sit down there. There was back up again.
57. Paul, you require 61.
These are what count though. 25, double 18. Oh, you've got to get this, Paul.
25. Tony requires 64.
Treble 16 here for Tony O'Shea. He went for the single 16 there to
32.
leave doubled and missed it
Paul,
completely.
you require 36.
Rare error.
Double 18. Oh, that's double 16. To move across. Ooh, isn't it going out the hole, I think?
4.
was
Tony
unlucky.
requires 32.
So the nerves getting to the players, understandably. Who can check out this 32 first? Double 16.
Game shot in the
And
first leg.
Tony O'Shea uses his experience at this level. That's a
Second leg,
rueful look at the ball
Tony
from Paul
to
Brown, who's
first.
had his chances
Game
in the
on.
doubles, but has only hit 2 out of 13 so far.
Oh, and right back in the red bit.
100.
So 2-0 down in sets. has been
43.
putting in so many good performances in every match he's played. So now can we see if he can come back? I think he can. What about you, Jim?
100.
I think he will certainly give Tony a very good game. His performance against James Wilson earlier this afternoon was magnificent.
78.
Very, very high standards, that quarter-final.
I've seen nothing like it for a long time.
100.
The 9 dart would have clinched it, wouldn't it? Let's see how the dart lands and lies.
45.
All in the same position, aren't they? The angle. Similar here. Not much difference. Except the score.
100.
43, 78 and 45 in his 3 visits before this one, Paul Brown, but that's the elusive treble, and that's the second one.
140. Tony, you require 101.
Yeah, at least 6 darts for it as well. 81 left for treble 19 there.
49.
So treble 10 would have left him double 16. But as I said, 195, not an outshot.
65.
So a little bit of pressure
Tony, you
applied by
require
Paul Brown, but
52.
52 here for Tony for a 3-0 lead. Double 16.
Game shot the 3rd set. Tony O'Shea.
And the silverback has got a stranglehold on the semi-final.
4th set, first leg, Tony to throw first. Game on.
Well, steamroller. Not missing a thing.
13.
13, that's unlucky.
$100.
Maybe a little bit overrode. Don't know why, because he's played magnificent.
But when you consider
60.
that Tony is 3-0 up in terms of sets, the statistics remarkably similar, certainly in terms of the overall scoring. The difference has been the finishing.
140.
Could it be I've had a bet on him, do you think? So I've never won one yet.
60.
Glad it's not just me then.
This is better.
100.
It's the consistency you need.
$100.
So
you
Paul will
require
come back on the finish here.
161.
Treble 20. No finish now, just try and set himself up. He knows he'll be back. Treble 15 is target here, and he's got it as well.
125.
Excellent visit to leave himself double 18.
Well, he's been missing doubles. Let's see what happens here.
58. Paul, you require 36.
Come on, Paul. Let's see you with a double. Double 18 it is. Yes!
Games on the first leg, Paul Brown. Second leg, Paul to throw first. Game on.
14 data for Paul. Double 18 has been his most productive one in this game so far. 2 of the 3 that he's hit have been 18s.
140.
Beginning to find his rhythm now, but has he left himself too much to do?
Well, I don't think so. I think his
100.
getting back into the right rhythm has been winning his matches. That's the way, just above. 19s.
97.
So he's getting the cover shots. The grip.
140.
And the result.
Paul replying with a little bit of interest here.
140.
Second 140 of the leg.
It's left him on a good finish as well, 124.
100. Paul, you require 124.
Big out shots here. Treble 18. Well, it leaves Tony O'Shea with a 161 finish now.
55. Tony, you require 161.
Will be his biggest of the week. Treble 20 leaves treble 17. Wanted that to leave Paul.
137.
Instead leaves himself
Paul,
double
you
12
require
if he's
69.
back.
19's off. Okay, 50. He likes double 18, that's why he's gone for the 14. Let's take a step back, up to the hockey, and the best of luck. Double 18.
Game from the fourth set. Paul Brown.
That's the one that he's been hitting with consistency. And he's got himself back in the game, crucially taking that fourth set. He trails 3-1 at the interval in this second semi-final.
And this is a match where the first to 5 will be the winner. Tony holds the advantage. And as the players return to the stage, we hand back to the commentary box. It's Tony Green and Jim Proudfoot.
Thank you, Ray. It was a very impressive last set of darts from Paul Brown. 14 dart finish and a 15 dart finish in successive legs. But he trails 3-1. It's the first of 5, remember. Best of 9 set semi-final. Stephen Bunting awaiting the winner. As we've known for a while, we're going to have a new name on the famous trophy. It's 39th playing of the Winmau World Masters.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Fifth set.
Just the 3 practice darts each as they come back for the resumption. And it's Paul to throw first in set number 5.
Yeah, and I don't think he really wanted to go for a break. He was just getting into the motion, getting the high scores,
100.
finishing well, as he's been doing all week. But he took a set, so we start at 3-1
45.
in this, the 5th.
$81.
See that Tony is 3 sets to 1 up, and yet in terms of his advantage in the averages, it's non-existent. Paul's actually the better average, despite the fact that he trails 3-1. It's just been his finishing, particularly early in the game, that has let him down.
55.
Oh yes, you can score and can be sky high, but when it comes down to finishing, you soon lose it.
100.
It's deceiving, really. It doesn't look as though it's been a very good game, but it's entirely, it's these twists and turns.
43. 100.
Tony will have a crack at 116 in a minute.
Plenty of room still.
100. Tony require 116.
It's a treble 20 here. He's got it now for double 18. Brilliant finish from Tony O'Shea. Checking out 116
Second leg, Tony
against the darts in the first leg of set number 5.
Yeah, Jill applauses her husband. And as Paul Brown stands
78.
behind, just hoping now that he can get back into the rhythm. I don't think that break came at the right time for him.
140.
Came just as he was playing his best darts of the semi-final. Of course, Paul has the added incentive.
140.
He needs to win this tournament if he's to fulfill his lifetime ambition and qualify for the Lakeside. Gary Stone wouldn't wish him any ill,
85.
but he's cheering Tony on louder than anybody in the O'Shea family. Gary, of course, will be the man that will qualify if it is Stephen Bunting against Tony O'Shea in the final, because they're already both Lakeside qualifiers.
We've certainly got a good chance at this stage, where this match is.
140.
But it could soon change.
$133.
Picked off a 13 to leave himself ball.
136.
Big set of darts for Paul. Missed the treble with the first one, and all he can do now is pressurise and hope.
80.
He's unlucky with the bounce out.
Yeah, no
Tony
luck whatsoever.
50.
He won't be going for the bull. 18 double 16, normal. Double 16. One to go.
Game shot the 5th set. Tony O'Shea. 6th set, first leg, Tony to throw first. Game on.
He's had his problems in semi-finals in the past, Tony O'Shea, but he's just one set away now. His best of 9 semi-final.
100.
Place against Stephen Bunting in the final.
Yeah, it's not. It doesn't reflect how this man, Paul Brown, has played throughout.
60.
And it's a shame if it should go out at this score. It really is. But you've got to have a winner and you've got to have a loser, and at this stage it looks like Tony O'Shea's going to win the issue.
100.
Well, Paul wouldn't be alone in producing an excellent performance and still being beaten. Think back to Benito van der Pas, his elimination. James Wilson against Paul
83.
earlier today. Still fighting, of course, in this 6th set.
140.
Yeah. Turn 140, his last 2 throws, he's on 201.
30.
Loose set for Tony. Paul 40 plus ahead with these.
59.
Yeah, 142, not a bad finish. That's for Brown.
99. Paul, you require 142.
Come on, Paul, treble 20. No, can't finish now, but get down to a nice score. So treble 10. Yes.
110. Tony, you require 144.
Big outshot, big man.
Didn't get the treble 20, so Tony can't finish here either, and he also will
96.
try and leave himself something
Paul, you require
tidy.
32.
Paul's got double 16 here for the first leg.
Game shot the first leg.
In set number 6, and he's got it against the throw.
Second leg, Paul to throw first. Game on.
Delight for Paul Brown. Sight of that dart going in. Still 4-1 down.
100.
Well, whatever happens tonight, the man from Coleraine has a
60.
magnificent future.
Yes, given a lot of excitement to all the people here in Hull
100.
and from all the countries around the world.
$134.
2 of brilliant treble 19 cover shots to leave himself a 167 finish.
140.
Tony's on a finish as well.
167.
The treble 20 here, now treble 19. There's a look to see what Tony's on, just assess the situation.
99.
And leaves
Tony
himself
require
68.
161.
Okay, treble 20, yes. Treble 17. It's the ball, and it is the ball!
Second leg, Tony O'Shea.
Yes, a smile from his opponent, and it's certainly a big cheer from the crowd.
Game on.
Vintage Tony O'Shea, what a time to conjure up your biggest finish of the week, to take yourself within one leg
45.
of the final.
Well, he's got a lot to do now. Has to win everything. Well, Dominic, who's confessing to be his manager,
22.
will be very disappointed at this stage. But please don't give in, because he's an absolutely brilliant player.
44.
He's shown his ability to be able to withstand the pressure before, but under pressure like never before now.
140.
Excellent darts.
He certainly has his followers, friends and family.
45.
Well, you've heard of Mrs. Brown's boys there, Mr. Brown's girls, cheering him on, the support from his local.
And what a great show that is. I love it.
I have to get my dad to explain the niceties of it to me, but I'm with you. Maximum from Tony O'Shea.
I could see the tonsils there, Jill.
121.
But still, the leg's not his.
Requires 78.
Okay, treble 18. Single 20. Double top.
58.
Oh, that could be it.
Tony require 107.
Well, he checked out 161 in the last leg. Treble 20, having hit treble 5 with that first dart. He's got that for double 16 for the match.
Game shot out the match.
A brilliant adjustment after a loose first start, and he's finished with checkouts of 161 and 107. Tony O'Shea back in the final for the first time in 8 years. But plenty of credit to the gallant Ulsterman, Paul Brown, who will be back on the big stage again.
He certainly will. Paul Brown, you've got to feel sorry for the man. He's done everything this week, but there it is, silverback in the final.